Hello, bonjour. Today I'm going to talk to you about investment properties in Paris and 3 things you need to look out for. My name is Alexander Martin from the Alexander Studios real estate agency, and I'm here today on the edge of the 5th arrondissement, so actually between Paris's 2 islands, the Ile de la Cité, where there's of course the Notre Dame Cathedral, the Ile Saint-Louis, which has some of Paris's oldest constructions here. We're going to show you 2 investment properties which have just come to the market. They're about 2 minutes walk away. And what's the most important thing? Number 1, location, location, location. We've just come from the River Seine, a couple of minutes away. We're now in the 5th arrondissement, one of Paris's oldest, most historic neighborhoods, buildings dating from the 15th, 16th, 17th century. Lots of schools, lots of colleges, lots of institutes, which also makes it a great place for rental because we are surrounded by students. It's also got the Rue Monge, a real village life here, the market, lots of cinemas, real neighborhood, again, super central. And keeping that in mind, particularly when looking at 2 smaller properties, 28 meters squared, 300 square foot, 39 meters squared, 420 square foot, is super important. And here we are at the building. It's a beautiful Haussmannian building on the Rue des Écoles. Let's go and check out the inside. Okay, so here we are in the entrance hall of this wonderful turn of the 20th century building. This building has, as you can see, been completely renovated in terms of the interior. We've got the old tracks here, which used to be the carriages once when they would come in. And I just want to talk to you very quickly about the importance of the building and doing your due diligence on the building when you invest. And there are 2 very important points here. First thing is, of course, the spending. This is a rental investment, so typically you need to look at the numbers. So what are we looking out for? We're looking out for the monthly running costs. Typically, this includes any elevator services, if there's a gardien or concierge, general maintenance, and taking the bins out, things like that. Now, that's the first point. The second is intermittent building renovations. So what can these be? These can be repainting the hall. Obviously, this has been done here, so that's great first impression. This can be renovating the exterior facade of a building, sandblasting, can be repairing the roof, lots of other structural works which can be done. So it's super important to check what the history of the building is so that you can anticipate, and more precisely looking at the last 3 years building AGM, annual general meeting minutes, to see what's been voted and what could potentially be upcoming when you're doing your calculations for any investments. Enough of that, let's go and check out the apartments. Okay, so here we are, the 2 apartments, ground floor there, first floor up here, private staircase, all of this. Let's check it out. So welcome. So we're on the upper floor, which has nobody above us. Apartment needs fully renovating. Bedroom with bathroom this way. Living room and kitchen this way. Even got your own private staircase, which is pretty cool. Today I wanted to show you this apartment, which has loads of potential to be fully renovated, but also talk to you a little bit about what investment is like in Paris and what you need to expect when you are renovating a property. Typically, a full renovation for an apartment is going to cost between 1,200 and 2,000 euros per meter squared. That's the way we look at it. Obviously, you want to keep that lower if it's for an investment property such as this. So what does that encompass? That encompasses doing electricity, plumbing, painting, any basic finishing. You need to budget for furniture after that, but those are the kind of ballpark figures we'll be looking at. And yes, you can get it managed remotely. So what are the basic characteristics we're looking for in investment? Location, of course, is the number 1. We've talked about that. What do we also like? We like calm. So this is super quiet here. We're on a courtyard, and we like light. 1, 2, 3 windows. Yes, that can be opened up plus the skylight. Here you've got, even for a first floor, a continuously bright room. So that's great. Here the floor plan is fairly simple. Kitchen, living room here, bedroom over there, and of course the second unit, which is underneath, a little bit smaller, 28 meters squared, about 300 square foot. Is it worth combining these units? That's a good question, because we could have an apartment, a split level apartment, maybe like a little house, which would be wonderful, very cute little feel. But for investment, smaller is better. In Paris, rents are capped on price per meter squared. And if it's a studio or a one bedroom, the price per meter squared is higher. Now, if it's a two bedroom, that then goes down. So you lose your rental power per meter squared the more bedrooms you add. So here it makes sense to keep it as a one bedroom on this level, a studio on the ground level, and hey, who knows for the future. So apart from general renovations, what other ways are there to add value? So here is a great example of combining the roof space. So whenever you're on the top floor, there's a roof space above the apartment in between the roof. Now, with the right authorizations, so you need to get it voted by the building, you need to use an architect, of course, and have their plans checked off by the building's architect. You can purchase the roof space, you can open it up, maybe even put skylights in there for extra light, or typically a mezzanine bed space, such as you see on the ground floor. Today we've seen a terrific example of a Parisian rental property, two Parisian rental properties even, and had a little look about some of the things you need to think about when doing a rental investment in Paris, the steps that you need to get there. Now, of course, if you want to talk about these rental opportunities or any other, we'd love to talk to you a bit more. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments or contact us, Alexander Martin Paris, on Instagram, Alexander Studios. We're on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Merci beaucoup. See you soon. À bientôt. Au revoir.